Apples and oranges. So I got this bubbly mess in my mouth. You should cut in that point. Yeah. I got a bubbly mess in my mouth. I'm looking confused. I
said, John.
And you're like, oh, you should have warned me. And then we went to Costco. See, I had this shit in my mouth and everything. I'm like, it's horrible.
Is it because you took the Lord's name in vain?
That's what it was. He turned into like ash.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah, I heard. He wrote it down a few times. Yeah. Hey, at that part.
He likes nicknames.
Don't get me on. I had to learn the names of God growing up in a Baptist church. Like he has a billion. And there's a song, names? Yeah, tons of names.
Like what?
In Judah, like Yahweh.
Do any of them sound like sort of?
They sound like final bosses. Yeah. Jusabala, like whoa. Are we summoning something or crazy?
Or sketchy Alucard kind of stuff. It's like, wait, let's spell that backwards. What does that mean?
Wait. Are we sure we're doing this right?
Hey man, if summoning the devil worked, man, everyone would worship the devil.
Oh, yeah, like, because
if all it took was sacrificing a virgin to get superpowers, everyone would have superpowers. Every single politician would be like sneakily like telekinesising things. Like, how'd you do that? I definitely didn't sacrifice like 6 virgins.
Right. What happened to that secretary you banged? Laser eyes.
A sacrificer, but I didn't get anything. Wasn't a virgin. Lied on the application.
Yeah, see? That's why you have to vet. You gotta vet.
Gotta check.
Check it out. Go to his Facebook. Or like no virgins, pushing her titties together.
Yeah. Spring break, Cabo.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what this.
I'm gonna have to pass over Heather. Sorry, Heather. You're not what we're looking for.
So how was your night? You went to a wedding.
Oh, sorry.
Smooth transitions. That's what this is about, all right? This podcast is going to dart wildly in all directions.
I'm a clumsy motherfucker, so this should be fun.
Excellent.
Okay, so I went to a wedding.
You're pretty hungover, huh?
I'm dying in the inside and out. Yeah. But,
Did you puke at all this morning?
No.
That's good.
A weird.
Are you a nighttime puker or a daytime puker?
I rarely puke.
Rarely puke. Do you feel sick, though?
Just, how can I put this? Imagine being on a catamaran in Thailand and you're going that motherfucker for 4 hours around the 3.5 hour mark. I'm not sure if you're like a seafarer.
Only once in my life I ever got seasick. And I stepped onto, it was a ferry. It wasn't even like a rocky boat. I stepped onto it, instantly got seasick, puked over the side, wasn't sick anymore.
Like,
it was just I don't know.
What was it, seasickness or fucking food poisoning?
Maybe it was both.
Shouldn't have had that swarm. I'm in Maine.
Fresh lobster in Texas.
I should have known something was a miss because the F was backwards. You're like,
No, I feel terrible, but I don't puke.
Yeah.
So like if I'm having a bad night and I've had too many drinks, I will feel fucking awful, but I'll just feel awful all night, and I keep drinking. Like I won't ever vomit.
When I do vomit, it's normally when I let it go. It's when I get the one shot too many, and I'm old, so my body lets me know like, hey dog, you're at your limit.
Legs just stop working.
Yeah,
I drag myself out of the bar.
It's like you see that movie Pacific Rim? Yeah. I love the part when this fucking screen is just it's just going off. That's like he's in the sky stabbing pterodactyl or whatever. Yeah. And the system's like you gotta stop, bro. You gotta.
I can't believe he pulls up that sword in the very final scene.
Yeah. Hey, homie. You had this the whole time.
I know, right?
Yo.
It's so effective. It's ridiculously effective.
Oh, it cuts things?
Yeah. Wow. Cuts through like hot butter.
Yeah. Smoothly through these
Previously, they had these giant, like, world-breaking cannons that the shells are bouncing off. Yeah. Just little puffs of smoke. Poof, poof, poof.
Kaiju. And then he pulls out. Kaiju. He just cuts it. Oh my God. I would have been yelling at that motherfucker. We would have been unsynchronized. The giant robot would have been just stuck. Like, bitch, you had sword the whole time. This was a button. I'm yelling at you.
No, it's okay. Did the 3-arm guy upset you as well? The 3-arm Jaeger?
Yeah, that pissed me off a lot too. Like you could have had the two of you in here, and then another guy and another robot.
Well, I feel like there could have been something more useful than having a third arm.
Yeah.
Right?
A third spinny arm.
A humanoid object with 3 arms is not that useful.
Yeah,
like why doesn't he have a bunch of guns on him and the third guy controls the guns or something?
Why not an additional arm? You have a whole other person.
Or 2 arms. 2 more arms.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Fuck it. 5 arms. Yeah.
Yeah. Just it seems like an odd number of arms is a bad idea.
3 no, fuck it. 4 arms.
3, 5, 7.
Yeah.
You know, let's keep it equal numbers.
Think
of
about
arms.
that. It was like, yo, I got 7 arms.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off about that Afro Samurai shit. The guy, what was his name? Justice? Outlaw? The dude at the end. Did you ever watch Afro Samurai?
Only a little bit. Long years ago. That was back when I was watching Cowboy Bebop when it was like live.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was like, yo,
I barely remember.
Oh, fuck it. Damn, never mind. Well, it was an asshole.
All those old shows, I just remember like key scenes. I remember Afro Samurai like standing on the side of a cliff and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I don't remember
smoking.
Yeah, like wind. There's just mysterious wind blowing at all times. Like, and always in one direction.
Yeah, always in the one direction. Never.
His robe was never like in his face.
Yeah, that's he doesn't accidentally light it on fire. Like I've seen a grown woman light herself on fire, lighting a cigarette.
How many people have you seen smoke the filter?
Oh, plenty.
Yeah, especially in a hot box, so they can't see which side is the filter.
Exactly, but
and they're not paying attention anyway.
Me, I hone in on that shit. I could be done. And I'm like, look at this fucking asshole.
On the one hand, I'm glad I don't smoke cigarettes. Just because tobacco is not that interesting of a drug, honestly.
Ditto.
But on the other hand, I'm kind of jealous. I'm jealous of other people's vices, especially really convenient ones like cigarettes and coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee smells great, tastes like shit.
Mm.
And, I mean, the rest of the world wakes up feeling like shit, drinks like 3 or 4 cups of coffee, they feel great. I wake up feeling like shit, but because I don't drink coffee, I have to continue feeling like shit until the afternoon.
No, look, I personally think that makes you a better person.
That's what I like to tell myself as well.
Like, I'm
basically all the things I do, I tell myself I'm a better person.
Because compared to heroin, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad.
It has its place,
some people wake up through 3 or 4 bumps of heroin, feel great. I wake up, I feel like shit. I don't do the H. I don't chase the dragon.
Who has time to like, heat up a spoon and things like that, you know?
Too many steps.
A pack of cigarettes. Imagine if you could just buy a pack of like 20 joints.
Yeah.
And it costs like $5.
That's what I would do.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
who wouldn't?
Why would I not?
Just the convenience of it is absurd.
Yeah. Like that's I feel the same way. And everybody that I've met so far, except you, because you're like one of the only motherfuckers I've met who don't smoke cigarettes. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, they're so cheap. Why don't you smoke? I'm like,
the cost isn't the issue.
Yeah, it's the gross drug that you're consuming. It's not fun.
Tobacco is so uninspiring.
Yeah, it's lazy.
It is.
It's the laziest leaf that someone has dried
and
put it. Like, whoa, you got this better plant over here, and you're concentrating on this hard to grow piece of shit.
Yeah, tastes like shit, looks like shit,
exactly.
Hard to grow, doesn't have a strong feeling. You know, I don't understand. And it kills you like super fast.
Yeah, it aggressively hunts your life.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't wait to ruin this motherfucker's entire existence.
I don't remember where I read this, but have you seen any articles that have said that nicotine is actually good for you as long as you can separate it from the tobacco?
I did not know that.
And so it actually might be good for you to smoke e-cigarettes because it's just water vapor with nicotine in it.
Yeah.
So it actually might be genuinely beneficial.
See, I've been hearing a lot of people like who smoke cigarettes say like, oh, well, your e-cigarettes is giving you cancer as well. No, well, I mean, whoa, hold on, let's slow back. Pull it back. It's vapor, and some people make it with vegetable oil.
Yeah.
And like they just make their own flavors and cut out the middleman. I'm like, I've tasted some of that shit. It's really good with no nicotine. But the people who fucking shit on e-cigarettes are the ones smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, it's like a gang member bitching about police brutality. Like, it's ridiculous.
You know, I also think visualization helps a lot, and that's why I think everybody. I didn't grow up with like pipes and stuff like that. We were always rolling blunts and joints.
No evidence.
Well, also, who the fuck has those things? We didn't have a head shop until I went to the West Coast.
And you don't want to go to that shop if it pops up.
Yeah, it's being watched.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. It's ridiculous evidence. Walk out there with a 4-foot bong.
Let's follow that guy.
Yeah.
Let's see what his day's like.
No, he just spent $500 on a bong. I can't imagine what he's using it for.
Conversation piece.
But anyone who smokes a bong for a while notices how unbelievably dirty it gets.
Yep.
And so all that shit is definitely going in your lungs.
Yeah, tar. Yeah. Like the bong is picking up it. Yeah. Like I prefer to vape like oils and stuff like that.
Like aggressive vapes, like the dabs they have and stuff like that.
I've never had that. I want to try it.
Had it,
but I want to be in a safe place.
It's so aggressive.
It's
not friendly. It's not friendly.
It's like, you know what? Can I stay here for a while?
Yeah. Like it's not friendly stuff, man.
Yeah.
And it's getting so technologically advanced. The first time I did a dab was in college, and it just happened to be a 420 that snuck up on us, unprepared stoners.
Gotcha.
And so we didn't have anything ready for it.
Yeah.
And so me and my friend were in his apartment watching his roommate, who was like an MMA fighter, so he's like squeaky clean.
Yeah.
And he's just playing Dark Souls. And me and my friend don't have any weed, and we're like, what are we going to do? And this guy just happened to be coming through that area of town, so he stopped by with a backpack. And it had this very elaborate dabbing system that was like a half bong, half metal, like syringe thing, and he had a big like turkey baster full of this dirty black oil that definitely was not high quality.
I get afraid at syringe. I'm like, I see a syringe at a party, like, not my scene.
Especially with like a turkey baster syringe. It's like that.
What's going on here?
Yeah. That's not a high class drug right there.
Nah. Like I just either imagine they rolling the version, or like, so we're about to eat a tiger. There's no reason that syringe is anyway. My bad.
So we hit that. And it was way too aggressive. But now they have things that are so much more compact. When I went home just this summer, imagine like a light bulb, like one of those long oval ones.
Yeah.
And glass on the outside, and then it has I forget what the type of glass is called. Quartz. Quartz cylinder going down the middle. So that it creates a chamber on the inside.
Got you.
And so you take a torch and heat the quartz until it's red hot, and then you give it a second to cool down until it's not red hot anymore, and then you dunk that while you're breathing from the other end of it right into a little like glass petri dish. And in the petri dish, there's stuff called batter, which is like a really thick, dense, dry, sticky, oily substance.
Oh, okay.
And it's like 98%, 99% THC.
I'm almost certain you would do a heroin and not.
It's like, so aggressive.
Like it's black, it's tarry, and it was really sticky. It was like he swore it was bud. Like,
I paid the guy for it, then he stabbed me and took it back.
Yo, you got the best stories, yo. You got the best.
It was the weirdest weed shop I've ever been to.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Dude, the medical shops are everywhere back home now. Everywhere. It's
wait. Back in DC, right? Oh, yeah.
DC it's legal. Maryland has medical.
Yeah, I'm gonna visit like almost my entire I'm gonna say uni. Everybody, I'm sticking by it. Fuck you if you don't like it.
Just the shorthand?
Yeah. So I got a lot of shit last night from another because I said my uni blah blah blah. He was like uni. I was like, come on, dog.
He wants you to say university?
Yeah, you want me to say the whole fucking word?
What a dickhead.
Yeah. First of all, I abbreviate everyone's name.
Yeah. I just call you sir.
Yeah. I think it might.
Close enough.
But yeah. Some people call me S. Fuck it. Like, this is part of my coaching. So you're gonna be like, I'm gonna ignore a shorter way to convey that I'm a fuck you.
I'm evolving toward grunts. Eventually it'll just be grunting in people's direction. Yeah, exactly. Chest pounding.
Fucking damn.
Medical coming into the country.
Yeah. They live in Maryland.
Okay, nice.
And I'm definitely gonna visit them. My uncle lives in DC. Okay. And like, yo, last time I went to DC, he had a Planters peanut jar, just full of various buds.
Various.
It's like a cornucopia.
Oh man.
I was like, he's like explaining it to me, and I was like just thinking, I can't wait for you to leave so I can smoke all of it. But
how much of this are you gonna know this is gone?
Yeah, exactly. I'm over here. I'm making like suicide joys.
all the buds just slightly smaller. What happened?
Yeah, what's going on? Like he's holding up to the light, but he was just so flippant. He's a rich motherfucker. Like he's loaded. And the dentist, he still wants me to become a dentist. I'm like, man,
you should become a dentist, man.
I'm thinking about it.
People's mouths are gross. That's why I can't do
that too. Like I gotta pull your shit out, and I gotta like brush your fucking teeth. I would be mean. I would be the meanest dentist.
Well,
just talking shit the whole time.
That's supposed to be polite. You're supposed to brush your teeth before the dentist. How many people do that?
They tell you that.
Yeah. Well, my mom always made me brush my teeth before I went to the dentist.
My mom too. Yeah, just brush your fucking nasty mouth.
Goddamn, brush your fucking teeth.
Because your mouth is essentially just an asshole that you speak out of.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
You know that's why your mouth smells bad in the morning? Because your saliva is an antiseptic. It's killing germs during the day, and then when you're sleeping, it's not producing spit anymore. Yep. Especially people who sleep with their mouth open.
Yep.
Got gross breath.
Pretty much, bacteria is just doing a lot of fucking in your mouth and farting, and that's
fucking farting, dying.
Yeah,
as well.
dying.
Decaying.
Eating each other, and then eating because you didn't floss, you gross motherfucker. If you don't floss, I hate you.
I floss once a month or so.
Yeah,
once every couple months.
You floss though.
Well, I make sure after I floss, Listerine.
Yeah, you floss
in there.
Listerine. Get
in all the spaces.
Deep. Yeah, exactly. Because you.
I remember my dentist telling
me.
How we get here? I don't know. This is how it goes. This is bullshit in video games. I remember my dentist telling me one time that people with big gaps in between the teeth are the luckiest. Yeah. All this shit just flows right through.
Right.
Stuff doesn't get stuck.
True.
And so those lucky bastards.
Those carnivores have great breath. Like when a lion is about to consume you. Mm-hmm.
You're like,
fresh. Thank you. That's why rich people hate them so much. Jealous.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bullshit in Video Games. We're here with Serge. How you doing, man?
What up? How you doing? Yeah. I'm pleasure to be here, man.
So you're out pretty late last night. You said you had a bad night, though.
Oh yeah, man. It was a mix.
But
I went to a wedding. I was having fun. And my ex-girlfriend popped up, and she was actively invited. After I was like, look, I told the bride and groom, I'll bounce if she comes through. And the bride was like, no, stay. I'm like, if she's coming, I should leave. And like, no. So I kept asking, like, yo, is she gonna come? They said no, she's not coming. I was like, dope. So I continue having fun, broing down. Pretty homoerotic. That's how weddings go. You know
naturally.
Yeah. Lots of touching. And they had a pool, so yeah.
And the female came out from the darkness.
Yeah, you're like,
put a knife to your throat.
Yeah, like.
I told you I would see you again, Serge.
An emotional knife. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I told myself not to fall in love with this woman. It was my fault. Big titties. They get me every time, man.
Dude. I know how you feel.
yeah. You remember the chick you told me, like, break up with her? It's the same one.
Same one.
Yeah, she was gonna move to Shanghai, and then.
Wait, where are you gonna move to Shanghai?
Yeah, nearby, near Shanghai. But she is here. She was supposed to be there a week and a half ago, but she pussed out. Also, she got fucked over in housing because some dude that's her friend, only her friend. And said she could live with her, but he didn't tell her roommate. And she's like, you didn't tell me that he didn't know. And she got all her stuff shipped back, and she was having a crisis. She called my black ass up because I'm just soft. I'm just soft motherfucker. Like yo,
she came crawling back.
Yeah, like
she knew you would take her.
Exactly, like stroke her hair and make her feel better, give her advice and shit, feed her. It's like it's literally like, you know, that cat that fucks around in your yard. You feed it. You think you're on good terms. You go to pet it, and it claws your fucking eyes out.
Definitely, and you get rabies.
Yeah. Like, oh, I got tinnitus now. Like, how do I no cats can give me? But it was like that. So shorty, I even like because this is the best part. This is the shit that got me. Thursday night, she called me around 1 or 2. Thursday is when we have an open mic night. I was out there. She was like, pick me up before you go back. I was like, yo, I'm with Josh. You sure you want me to pick you up? She was like, okay, just stay awake. I'll come to your crib. So I stayed awake for about an hour. I was like, she is not coming. And I didn't want to call her and be her crazy ex-girlfriend. But I have a theory that everyone has been someone's crazy ex-girlfriend. It's not, you don't have to be a girl to be a crazy ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. People just get crazy about people.
Yeah.
Josh gave me some good wisdom that somebody gave to him. Sorry to
go ahead.
He was like, it's great messing around with women until you realize you like them.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That's the worst part when you realize you like them.
Oh, shit, I like her. That feelings.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Yo,
I wish I could just be a sociopath.
Ditto. I wish I could. I wish I did not care sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, feelings suck.
I feel like I already care so little. I'm barely functioning.
Like at 5% optimized feelings. Motherfucker, you're one bad day away from fly just buzzing into your eye.
It's like that sticker. I forget what cartoon it's from, where the guy's sitting at the kitchen table, the house is burning down around him.
Yeah,
and he's taking a cup of coffee. He's like, "This is fine.
This is fine. This is fine." The cup of coffee's almost finished. You know?
Yeah. Keeping my coffee warm.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want this?
Maybe hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, hot chocolate. Oh, yeah, but I get free coffee at my my job.
So
I work there now, so like I drink I no sugar, just black.
All right.
And yeah, like it's, I don't know. I guess you could equate it to beer. Beer wasn't good when I first tasted it.
Okay, so coffee's growing on you.
Yeah, it grew on me, but it's still like I can drop it. It's a drug I can just drop.
I can stop it any time, man.
Believe me, I'm a man.
Serge, what's in the garbage bag? It's not cold coffee.
Yeah.
I can see it. It's leaking.
It's definitely it's swishing around. No. It's garbage juice. Oh no, it's been a long day.
Colombian garbage juice. Oh God, it's so good.
Straight off the boat.
That's what coffee is to me. It's dirty water.
Anyway,
continue the story for that.
I actually, damn it, I'm glad you said that. I got another. Anyway, I said the same thing about tea. And I got yelled at. But anyway, the story.
Was it a Brit that yelled at you?
Nah. Black chick from Georgia.
What?
I was like, tea is just dirty water.
Is tea a big thing in Georgia?
Super big. Iced tea?
Oh, iced tea. Come on. Yeah. That's hardly the same as like Earl Grey.
I mean, it's the same. It's
hardly the same.
It's dried leaves that you soak in water until it's brown and muddy.
It's like 85% sugar. It's like, if it was carbonated, it'd be soda.
Yeah. Don't lob facts at me. Like, it changes my point away from,
I got so many almost facts. It's crazy.
It's 98% sugar. You're right. Yo, that's the reason I lost so much weight, because I stopped drinking.
Everyone's like, he's only off by a couple percent.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, I couldn't argue. It's hard. Oh, anyway.
So you got your heart broken last night again?
Oh, no, I didn't get okay, so Thursday, she was going to come through. She didn't come through. Found out the dude that she had skipped over me for was there too. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm a bit of an investigator, so I'm just
Sherlock Holmes time.
And I coaxed it out of him. It was,
who the fuck is that?
Yeah, like, did you fuck her? He was like, yes, I did. It was brilliant, fucking high level shit, yo.
Elementary.
Yeah, it was extremely elementary. Then I punched him in the dick, but I found out. It was really weird. It was like I had to laugh because I was like, "Oh, I did this to myself," and I just tried to talk to her like, "Why didn't you give me a call? Why didn't you?" And she said, "I didn't want to." I was like, "Oh, okay," but I was like, "If I had done that to you, you would be upset and trying to block me and calling me this and spreading stories, or like, why is it different for you?" And then she's like, "I don't want to talk to you anymore." I was like, "Word, okay."
You need to start replying to people with word.
Yeah,
so you can say it to anything, good or bad.
Yeah,
word.
Yeah, word. Like, because it's essentially you just said words to me.
Yeah. Noise.
Cough. Just vocal. Well,
okay,
she hit me with that, and I was like, "Oh, word!" And eventually, dude told me, "Yeah." The guy was like, "Yo, you been with Massive?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh," because I was pretending I had been with her, and I was like, "Yo, like, I mean, what was going on?" He was like, "Oh man, yeah, he didn't want to answer, but his non-answer is I don't know why assholes do that. Like, cheers, like, motherfucker, like, can it be any? Did you murder that bitch?
Win.
Oh, like, give me a high five. Like, clearly that's a yes. Move in. But nah, she hit me with that shit. No, he told me, and he said, "Oh shit, man, like Thursday." I was like, "What?" Shorty called me up, ignored the fuck out of me, and then fuck that dude, and then come to the party where she knows he's at and I'm at. I was like, this is a heartless hoe. God damn. Don't fall in love with whores, but they're just so easy to fall in love with. You know what I mean? Like, you give me all.
Just don't fall in love at all.
Yeah,
just don't love anybody.
Yeah, just be cold, calculating robot.
And the moment you connect with somebody, fake your own death and move to another country.
I heard that's very. Wait, hold on. Did you do that?
This is my 14th country in 3 years.
And
now that you know where I live, I'm probably gonna die tomorrow. So
it's funny because you did tell me. You're like, I gotta go.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get sandwiched between 2 buses tomorrow in Guangzhou. I hope you come to my funeral. I'm not gonna be in the grave.
It's gonna be an open bar.
Somebody will be paying for it.
Oh, okay, no. All right. I'll be there.
I'll open a bunch of credit cards in the name that's about to die.
I'll really lay it on heavy. Like, no, he died so young.
He's definitely dead. Nobody look for him in South America.
Let him rest in peace. Out of his memory, and only that.
Don't spread pictures of him.
Dye your hair blonde, grow it, just cut it into a mustache.
Oh, I can't do the mustache. As you can probably notice here, the mustache is short, everything else is long.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Once it gets long enough to go into my mouth, freak out.
I don't like it as well. I normally trim that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, is that a bug?
Yeah, it's in the corners of your mouth especially. Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know how guys did it back in the day with the giant mustaches, like World War I mustaches.
That's why they didn't smile. You know, like,
they might have been smiling, you just can't see it.
No, it was like, if I smile, I'm gonna get so
much
many
hair.
Things in my I've been catching syphilis and
God.
crumbs and this.
Everything.
Goddess of AIDS. These trenches have not been kind. But
So yeah, man.
Oh,
that's the China dating life. It's fucking chaos here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Try not to get too involved with anybody. I think that's the only way to.
Yeah, that's my fault.
To not get fucked up here.
Yeah, she dragged me in. I was a heartless motherfucker when I first met her. I was like, this is definitely a slam whore, and she's only coming over 3 or 4 o'clock. And like, you know, it was like, can I stay over? Like, no. I used to kick her the fuck out. Like, I wake up in the morning like, you gotta go.
You do the Barney Stinson thing, only have 1 pillow?
Oh no. I had 3, but they were mine. Mm-hmm. Like, she cold and shit. I got the blanket. I was like, oh man, I was a ruthless motherfucker.
1 pillow, paper thin blanket, put the air conditioning at 16 degrees.
Yep. Their worst nightmare. Like, like it gets to 20 and they
have only ice water in the apartment. Get the fuck out.
Get out. No food. No food. Is it like, can you order? Nope.
Empty refrigerator.
That's
right.
Like,
Ma can't even find my apartment.
Exactly.
It doesn't even exist.
I don't even have a pitcher. What's that shit called? The water heater. Damn. Kettle.
Oh, kettle.
We don't use those, but we just have pots and stoves. Anyway, the fucking kettle. No kettle.
Goddamn right.
If I'm drinking water, I have to go get it. And I won't bring it back to the crib.
Not from a store. You have to go knock on your neighbor's door and kill him and take his water.
Exactly. Yeah. Eminent domain. It works everywhere.
I'm appropriating this water. It better be cold.
Yeah. Come harder if it's hot. But
So you moving to Shanghai soon, right?
Yeah.
That's still the plan?
Yes. Close to it. About an hour and a half.
Close to Shanghai.
Close to Shanghai, like Zhejiang.
Shema?
Georgian. I'm gonna fuck up that. Georgian, yeah.
Sounds like a character. Georgian. What anime would that be from? Georgian. Gundam, yeah.
Definitely a Gundam.
Would that be the name of a Gundam? Georgian. With Raikou as the pilot.
Yeah. And, it just sounds like a villain's name. The villain robot, so you get that one fucking eye.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And some long number after it. Georgian 9642.
Yeah. So some dude that didn't have a childhood is piloting it.
Yeah, right. He was raised in a military complex. 100%.
Yo, we were raised on propaganda. Anime is just blatant.
I love it. There's an anthology on YouTube of Cartoon Network and Adult Swim and stuff. There was so little oversight, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, the guy who owned the network, allowed them to create Cartoon Network, and the people who ran Cartoon Network allowed them to create Adult Swim, and those guys just had complete creative control. Any anime they wanted to show from Japan, they just put on in the middle of the night. Yeah. Nobody was looking at that shit.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Oh, man, so many curse words slipped under.
Oh, my God. Ridiculous violence.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Over the top.
Before Funimation got his fucking claws and shit.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, that good anime. That late 80s, early 90s shit. Yeah.
Neo Tokyo and stuff like that. You got Daffy Duck, and then 6 hours later, you got Cowboy Bebop, people exploding and being stabbed to death and shit.
So some guy doing eye drugs. I'm like, that's a thing now.
Yeah, man. And there's such fucking intense plots and stuff.
Yeah.
They were so adult.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
can you imagine how different we would be, personality-wise, if we didn't grow up with Adult Swim?
Yes.
Be staggeringly different.
Yeah, be very different. Man, that shit exposed us to different places, and even within anime in itself, it exposes you to different that old school shit. Expose you to different cultures and different stories. Like when I found out that Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball was based on Journey to the West. Was it Journey to the West? Yeah, Journey to the West. I started. I
didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
It was inspired by it. You got Poir. He's the pig dude. He's supposed to represent the pig guy. You got the
Wait, Poir is the cat, the floating cat.
I thought Poir was
shape-shifting cat.
My bad, Poir's the cat. What's the name of the pig?
The pig is my God.
Yeah, right.
You've seen TFS, right?
Yeah.
Anybody remember when I saved the world from Emperor Pilaf?
Anybody?
Anybody remember that? I was an important character.
I had a role.
Now you can't remember his name.
In the background.
The pig guy.
Yeah, the pig guy. He's based on the pig demon.
Okay.
Goku, of course, is the Monkey King. Boma, I guess she represents the monk, but he was constantly sexually harassing her. But he was a little kid. I actually put Dragon Ball. Have you ever watched any Dragon Ball?
Yeah, so watched it as a kid, of course. Rewatched it just a couple years ago.
Yeah,
front to back. Binged it while I was living in Jiangxia when I first got here.
Yeah,
nothing else to do. Fucking excellent. Way better than Dragon Ball Z. And I didn't appreciate it enough when I was a kid. So good.
I remember seeing a couple of, it was back-to-back episodes of Dragon Ball. See, my mother, she would work late night shift, make more money. She would pick us up around midnight on the weekends. That means I could stay up all night. I would watch fucking those those fucking B horror movies that would come on
middle of the night.
Yeah. Those shit movies, but
Evil
amazing
stuff like that.
Oh yeah, just I'm talking about evil, way worse quality than that. But then 5 o'clock rolls around. I'm wired, drinking sweet tea.
Next.
Man.
And
at 5 o'clock rolls, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. I've heard of Dragon Ball Z. But Dragon Ball? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then it's this kid who has a monkey tail. He's shooting fucking laser beams out his hands. And he's grabbing, smacking asses. I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. This is fucking amazing. And then I tried to watch it again and change slots. Couldn't find it.
Do you remember being a slave to cable TV?
Yeah.
God, and commercials? When I first got here,
TV Guide.
4 years ago, I heard about ad block for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
I downloaded it, and I haven't watched an advertisement since.
Oh, yeah.
And every now and then I see YouTube on someone else's computer and an ad comes up. I'm like, what is this blasphemy?
I know, right? Why are you subjecting me to this?
Yeah. Did you live like this? You animal. Yeah. You watch commercials? I don't understand.
You just let this 30-minute advert play in the background?
Even if it's 5 seconds, it's excruciating.
Yeah, oh man, stop pandering to me.
It's like you choose to do this?
I don't want your socks, bitch.
In 15 seconds, you could download that block and never see this again. I don't understand.
Yeah, I have ad block as well. I can't stand it.
But cable television.
Oh yeah, being a slave to cable. Like I watch cable television when I get home. My homeboy he let me stay at his crib while I'm visiting. And last year I remember turning on television. I like judge shows. I'm a weirdo.
Judge shows?
Yeah, I used to watch
like
it.
Judge Judy and
stuff? Yeah. I love that block of television. It's the best fucking thing ever. Yeah, I used to watch it with my grandma when I was growing up. So like Judge Mathis, Judge Judy. I always like to catch up with the new judges. Like, Judge O'Shanahan. Let's see what he got. Like, I can't do it good.
They all have like a stick, right?
Yeah.
Flanagan's just drunk. He's not wearing his robe.
Oh, laddie.
His glasses are broken. Where the fuck am I?
You clearly both breached the contract. Guilty.
Death to you as well. Then you.
Passing out death sentences.
Bailiff, get them all. Just start puking.
We can't. This is civil code. We can't kill people. Do what I say. I'm the judge. He grabs a gun. But anyway. We're describing better TV than it actually is.
Yeah, true.
But I like that the blocking and but then I remember watching fucking food commercials. They're the worst part of American television. The food commercials.
They're pretty aggressive.
Yeah, like yo, why do you think I want a full course lobster dinner at Red Lobster before noon? Yeah, you just get them while they're awake. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, and you better wake up. The fucking commercials have like the volume is definitely louder. It's like 50% louder.
Yep, I noticed that as well. Like, why? Yo, I'm turning down my television for these fucking food commercials. Was it like Applebee's? That fucking jingle, barbecue sauce. That shit gets louder.
Yeah, and it gets stuck in your head.
Yeah,
it's like mental vandalism.
Yeah,
it's there. It's graffiti. Fucking Applebee's has graffiti on the inside of your brain.
They really took the lessons. I forget his name. Like I'm really bad at that name. But was it the father of modern advertising? Are you familiar with him?
I'm not.
Kim Burns did a really good documentary on it. I learned about it when I was in art school. He was like Kafka's cousin or some shit like that. And he that 4 out of 5 dentists agreed that Crest extra foam peroxide wash with white brightening
extra fluoride.
Yeah, the most fluoride. Like, you gotta shave it onto
it's just fluoride with a little bit of mint in it.
To spice things up. And
they only ask 5 dentists though, right?
That's the thing. Like they only have to ask. Yeah, they only have to ask 5 dentists. And the question could be as flippant as, do you think people should use toothpaste? Yes. And the 5th doctor, like, which toothpaste?
Yeah.
And that's 4 out of 5 doctors agree. Mm-hmm. And as you notice, like, almost every product, almost every dental product, from Listerine to motherfucking Oral-B placards, say the same shit. Soap, toothpaste, Listerine, shampoo. 4 out of 5 models use 4 out of 5. Can't reach 100%. Not believable.
Well, so I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory or not. I read this somewhere. It might be bullshit. But you know when you see a McDonald's ad, and it says 100% beef, that's actually the name of their meat distributor. They're not referring to the beef content of their burgers. The name of the meat distributor is 100% beef.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up.
Let me know if it's true or not. I don't have my internet hasn't worked in a month.
Jesus Christ, how you doing this? You sending this podcast to the carrier pigeon?
Dude, I know. I'm fucking inscribing it on a stone tablet and I'm bringing it back to America with me. To insert into our pyramids.
It's gonna cost you a blumpkin. Like, Jesus Christ. I hate to know about it.
Blumpkin and a Z job.
Yeah. Like $200 per tablet, But damn, what the fuck was on?
100% beef.
100% beef. I worked at McDonald's. You ever worked fast food?
Yep, I worked at Domino's and all sorts of
shit
like that. Flipping burgers and blah blah blah. Yeah. Washing dishes in a giant kitchen.
Cleaned up hobo poop. Hobo poop? Oh, hobo poop. Well, no. Domino's don't have bathrooms.
Well, no, they do, but we lock them. or one of the ones we worked in, we would fill them with dough trays. Yeah. So you open the door and there's like 300 dough trays in there, like stacked 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's like they're like, hey, can I get to the bathroom? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Can I use that? I'm like, no, they're fucking dough trays in there.
Yo, no, you can't order McDonald's delivery back then.
That bathroom is busy.
Yeah, all the time, motherfucker. Yeah. Like, you don't come to a pizza shop to take a shit and then get. Who does that?
Animals.
A burger, understandable. Mm-hmm. I mean, no one's judging you. It's a shitty meal, but a pizza.
Oh man,
we're sharing that, right?
Dude, Domino's is a straight up factory. Yeah. I had a 21-second pepperoni time. So it means from a ball of dough to a completed pepperoni pizza in the oven in 21 seconds, and I was phone bitch because I was so slow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not impressive. 21 seconds.
I thought 21 seconds.
It's not. So like when rush would come, right before I quit. That's everyone. Anyone who pick up the phone is called phone bitch. So next time you're in America, and you walk into a Domino's during rush time, and there's two guys answering phones. Everyone there calls them phone bitch.
You're like, what up, phone bitch?
Yeah, phone bitch, get the phone. Or like you put the phone down for 1 second. Phone bitch, what are you doing?
Shot in Virginia.
They do the same thing in Virginia, I promise you. And so, what was I going to say? So my
slow at pizza making.
Yeah, my shift would start like 2 p.m. and it would go to like 1 a.m. And at like, I don't know, 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, our rush would begin, and then it would end at like 6. And during that time, you just pick the phone up and put it against your head and don't put it down for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And it's just like 9 lines ringing off the hook. It's fucking horrible. It's a shit job.
Jesus Christ, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And then people are cussing at you.
And the moment the rush ends, literally everyone leaves except you and the delivery guys. So now you are not only taking the phone calls, but you're also taking online orders, making all the pizzas, doing all the money stuff, routing the drivers, and then also trying to close down a shop, do inventory, do money, go do a bank deposit. It's a fucking shit job.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you pointed that out, man, because a lot of people really need to understand how shitty these jobs. And then people are like, oh, these are jobs that teenagers should be doing. Yeah. Only teenagers. You can't trust a fucking teenager to wash his hands before making your pepperoni pizza.
Also, someone calls 3 minutes before you close and they want the most difficult thing to make. I'm like, eat my dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm like, shh, I can't hear you. Yeah. And I just hang up on them over and over again for 3 minutes, and then I pick up, oh, we're closed, fuck you.
Yeah.
Call again tomorrow.
Notice that you glossed over that the hand washing shit.
What are you talking about?
I can only imagine what kind of shit you got into because you had no bathroom.
No. You want to hear some nasty stuff. Well, we had a sink. You want to hear some nasty stuff. Is that when you work with pizza cheese all day, it gets under your fingernails and it starts to rot. Yeah. And your hands smell like rotting cheese all the time. Even after you wash them, even after you go home, you take a shower, it doesn't matter.
Bacteria.
Yeah. It just smells like disgusting rotting death on your hands all the time. Yeah. That guy is making your pizza.
Yep. He's coming back to do that.
Death hands.
Exactly.
Every single day.
He's not dipping that shit in bleach when he gets home. No. He's picking his nose and scratching his balls.
He would have to cut his fingertips off to reset that stink.
So I worked at McDonald's. Yeah. I worked at McDonald's. It was my first job at McDonald's. And man, I don't even know why I still eat McDonald's after working McDonald's, yo. Like it's just like
it's awful. I just can't help it. I'm addicted. It's
a sort of zen. Like I know. Like, I scratched my ass 3 minutes ago. Yeah. I know.
I'm aware of my mortality.
This is okay. Are you sure, sir?
Mm-hmm. I've accepted it.
Give me the beef patty.
100% beef.
Yeah, 100% beef. beef patty. But one of my greatest discoveries at McDonald's is I was tasked with getting fucking French fries. Never on the fry machine. Fry machine is the real bitch work. Yeah. Like, if you're working on the fry machine, no one likes you. And it's like simple. They just dump it into a machine. It fills the basket. You dump the basket, but it's hot. it's the hottest fucking job you can work. Hot as shit. Hotter than the oven. Yeah. So I had to go get fries for the mentally handicapped guy who is working the fry machine. Jimmy. I still remember his name. Anyway, so I get Jimmy's fries, and I for some reason I decided to read the box. And McDonald's French fries, it says in the ingredients, the list of ingredients on the box, beef product. This is a potato, yo.
No, it's not. 100% potato, though. Yeah, 100%. Is the name of the company that supplies the French fries.
100% potato. Like, yo, this is definitely potato. Believe me, it's in the name.
Well, they don't need to tell people it's potatoes because they'll just assume it's potatoes.
That's the thing. Yeah. Like, a lot of shit started clicking. Like, it doesn't. Potatoes don't dissolve in water.
It all comes down to cost, though. What part of the cow is cheaper than potato?
I didn't dive any deeper.
Shouldn't look into that.
No, not at all. Because you know what it is.
Oh, it's
the butthole.
Oh, yeah, worse than that. You're talking about like
the middle of the butthole,
eyelashes. Talking about like the plaque on the teeth.
Yeah, but not the tongue, but just the bumps on the tongue.
Yeah. Like that white stuff that builds up when you sleep with your mouth open, they scrape that off and put that in French fries.
Definitely in the French
fries. Yeah, definitely. That stuff's cheap.
It's funny, like I was like, do Apaches run these companies? Like, like just use every part of this animal and put it in. Like, can you imagine if in the milkshake ingredients it said maybe pork?
What was it? Pork question mark?
Yeah, just pork. Yeah. I don't like when my ingredients ask me questions.
Well, what do you think it tastes like?
Vanilla.
You've had black pudding, right?
No. Yes, I have.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I have no real...
Fried in bacon grease is pretty good.
That is... It's the fact that it's called pudding.
Yeah. It's rehydrated blood.
Yeah, it's not pudding. That's not pudding.
It's not pudding.
That's not pudding.
It's not a snack pack.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they were 6-pack? Fucking black pudding. This don't sound like some shit you'll find in Ireland.
Man. But, God, it's so dirty. Last time I was in Ireland, I actually heard that the UN regulated how much of black pudding needs to be meat product versus, like, vegetable or bread product or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
People were like, "Hey, man, there's not enough blood in this, yo."
Yeah, there's not enough dehydrated pig blood in this.
Why are you being stingy with the life fluid of animals? I want like the government had to step in, like, can't have this.
So you grew up with Discovery Channel, of course.
Of course.
And how it's made?
Love how it's made.
There's a how it's made for industrial scale black pudding. And we're talking about like gigantic vats where one vat is just all blood that they're boiling down until it will be like almost a powder practically. Yeah. And another vat is just water with hundreds of pig like pelvises and like hip joints and stuff. It has to be bones that has marrow in it.
Yeah.
And then they'll strain all of that and they'll add the pig broth with the powderized blood and then all the spices and ingredients and stuff like that.
I don't know why, but I'm getting hungry.
I know, it sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah. I was like, so it's pork soup, but you can add man, and then they have the bok choy on the other side.
The part that's sketchy is that you take the blood and then you make it like a powder.
Yeah,
it's like flour.
Yeah.
And then add it to the soup.
Yeah, I was like, that's real fucked up. It's like feeding a chicken.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then they put it into sausage casings.
Yeah.
And then I think they smoke it.
I want a sausage now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to Andy.
Yes, the Chinese ones are good.
Yeah,
I didn't have those before. I thought you only had those foreign ones. I was getting those Chinese ones recently. They're like 30% fat.
Yeah, they're minced. They're like minced sausage.
It's like big pieces of meat and fat.
Yeah.
Those are great.
They're good.
Cut them real thin and fry them in a pan and put them on an egg sandwich.
Yep. And they cure them really well. Like it's not like not moist like most sausage. It's like.
Is it hard to make those?
The Chinese sausages?
Cured sausages. I want to make those someday.
No. I mean, I would honestly say talk to Andy. He makes it look fucking easy. But I wouldn't say it's hard to make, though.
I'm going to start making those in the U.S., I think. The problem is with cured stuff, it's like you have to plan.
Yeah.
Like, how much sauces am I going to want in 6 weeks?
Right.
Probably infinite.
Yeah, I want all of them. So you just work forever.
Like 100 kilograms of sausage in the first batch. Who knows how much I'll need?
Yeah.
The whole house is filled with sausage.
When should I stop? Because you're going to eat sausage as you're making sausage.
Well, then I'll just start giving it away. I'll be popular in the neighborhood. Just yell out the window, anybody want my sausage?
Sausage? It's sausage?
I'll have to do it with an accent, obviously.
Would anyone like my sausage? Yeah.
Who's that German guy?
Yeah, you're right.
Is he talking about his dick?
You know what? I'm going to find out.
Yeah. I don't know, but his house smells great.
Yeah, right. Have you shook his hand before?
Either he's talking about sausage or his dick smells fantastic.
Yeah,
Either way, let's go.
Either way, I'm bored. Yeah. I'm bored. Fuck, at least I get a meal out of it, hopefully, and not the one. Anyway.
So how long have you been in Wuhan if you think about leaving?
Shit, man, about 5 years.
5 years.
6 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're done?
Man, gotta say done eventually, but
especially considering all these torrential floods we've had this week.
Oh man, if that's not a reason to leave Wuhan, then there's nothing. Oh my god, I don't want to be here for the summer.
My first year here, they had to evacuate Jiangxia, and my university happened to be on like high ground.
Yeah,
and just on my university, the topography was such that my dorm was like 6 feet above most parts of the university, and the bottom floor of my dorm had like 5 feet of water on it.
Jesus Christ.
And so like the lower parts of the university, like the football field and stuff like that, just completely underwater.
And that's
like just an ocean outside my window. Like, what the fuck?
Yo,
it evacuated tens of thousands of people.
Yeah. And hey, did you see any news articles about that?
Fuck no. No. I also heard that like 100 and something people died.
Most likely, yeah. Oh, there was people in Hanko near the river. Madness. This shit is flooding, like water from the streets just fucking. It was like a man-made waterfall. Yeah. And fish were in it. So gotta eat.
They're out there fishing.
Yeah, and these motherfuckers are this shit could sweep you the fuck away.
Yeah, they were like barbecue tongs.
Right, nets and shit. I was like, get the fuck away from that.
Yeah.
Get away from that.
It's crazy how many people can't swim when they live next to one of the biggest rivers in the world.
Exactly. Oh man, terrible. Like I swam.
I love taking polls in my class on who can swim.
Yeah.
40 students, 1 student raises their hand. I can swim. Like, why?
How?
Yeah. There's a pool on campus. It costs $4 RMB to go.
Yeah.
Go learn how to swim.
Go learn how to survive in water.
And they're like, no, it's not that bad. And then a week later, torrential floods.
Exactly. Half your class gone.
Yeah. Where'd they go? Oh, they went out to get lunch one day, just didn't come back.
Yo,
they didn't bring their life jackets.
I was joking with my friend. Oh, shit, Josh. I was in the office with him and co-worker Antonio. And I said the amount of the lack of athleticism in the city in itself. I said, look, man, we can release one cougar into the city, it will wipe out half the population. Just like, what do we do? Like, I've seen grown people. How do you trip on flat land? It's like horror movie shit. Like, you're like, oh, how do you do it?
To be fair, everybody's wearing sandals all the time. All right? Sandals are not athletic footwear. I'm not a sandal guy. I don't know what it is.
I'm not a sandal.
Especially the one that rapes your toe webbing.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Flip-flops are the devil.
Yeah. I can't. It goes in between my toes. I don't understand
and I feel it.
Who doesn't? I don't understand. Do they not feel it?
Yeah.
They have numb feet or something?
Some people must have, because I know people who flip-flop all fucking day and night.
Yeah.
And
their whole life flip-flopping all over the place.
But they do have that. I have seen that. Fuck with this one chick. And she had like weird flip-flop toes.
She had like webbed feet?
Yeah, it was not weird. I wish they were webbed.
If anyone's watching right now, he's making like a duck hand.
Yeah.
Like a duck foot with
it was really weird. Like she had a big-ass gap between her big toe and index toe.
Definitely an alien.
Yo, I was like, ugh.
Come on, lizard people come and visit.
It's fucking flip flops, man.
Study the human race.
You know, like
she was studying you while you weren't
that's
paying
what it
attention.
was. Yeah, that's what it was. I expected her fucking knees to just bend back like eventually, like she just runs to a desert like in a rival.
Just a snake's for arms.
Yeah, like, I knew it.
You're like,
pussy's great though.
Yeah. I actually remember that from last night.
Yeah.
I thought I was hallucinating.
Exactly. Shit. But do that thing again to my butt with your snake arm.
Oh, with the snake arms?
Yeah.
Oh, snake arm butt play is the best.
Yeah. Oh man.
So, how long do you think you're gonna be in Shanghai? Are you here for life? Are you a lifer?
No, I'm definitely not a lifer, man. Nah, it's not my scene. Like, it's a certain type of motherfucker who can do this for life, and also pay attention to the news, man. Like, exactly. Yeah. It's a lot of woefully ignorant motherfuckers that are like, "Yo, I'm gonna be here for 15 years."
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Or they're like buying property here, or they open businesses, or they have like 17 kids.
I laugh at the fool who buys property here,
and on the one hand, I can't blame them for being like, oh, I bought a house 4 years ago and now it's worth 6 times as much as I bought it for. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, well, was it worth anything in the first place?
Exactly. And also, who's going to buy it?
Yeah. Also,
who can afford it?
You don't own anything. Exactly.
It's not yours, homie. Yeah. The money you dropped on that, you could have bought a fucking house in Georgia.
Dude, I can't believe how cheap things are in America and Canada compared to this place.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
If someone's talking about buying a house here, if they're American or Canadian, I can't understand. Even if you're never going to live in it.
Exactly.
Buy it in America.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah. You know how much land you can get in Canada?
Yeah. So much land.
It's insanity.
Yeah, you see where that falcon's flying? Yeah, right. That's close to your property line.
It's like some Lion King shit. Everything that the sun touches is ours.
Yes.
It costs $110.
Yeah. In a firm handshake.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I had to barter. I had to barter on that.
I had to replace the mailbox, but that was part of the deal.
Exactly.
Where is the mailbox? I haven't found it yet.
I haven't found it. That way?
Yeah, right. East.
We shall go east to the nearest Costco. Come, family, join me. Like if you just gotta go to the right places, everyone wants to go move to a city like New York or fucking California, coastal. Yeah, yo, I mean on some real shit. Like, yo, city life is dope.
It's not.
No, what I mean when you
it
visit,
has its perks.
I visit these places.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know nothing against you, but you're gonna be in Maryland.
I've never lived deep in the city.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Fuck.
I
DC.
would never want to.
Yeah. Oh, I like DC. Beautiful. I hate DC. I fucking hate that.
It's not that nice a place.
Yeah.
It's like a what's that? It's a commuting city.
Yeah.
Most of the people who are there during the day leave during the night.
Yep.
And so if you go there in the middle of the night, it's a sketchy place. It's just the criminals and the police. Pretty much. Yeah.
People struggling to survive. Like, I moved here 20 years ago, still trying to make it. Leave this fucking city.
Like, I can't believe this little apartment costs $1 million. Like, West Virginia is like 30 minutes away. That $1 million can get you like fucking a mansion on a giant piece of property.
And you get moonshiners. They just throw them in. Like, around the corner. You're gonna find them.
Yeah, man.
Like, yo, it's perks to being in a country. Like, I mean, but I'm a country boy through and through though. Like, I could live off the land if I choose. Like my grandfather taught me. And
I was a Boy Scout. Yeah. Word.
I'm bad with knots though. That's the one thing he kept.
We mostly just played with guns and fire, and we had this chemist. He was actually my best friend's father. He was the troop leader for this is Cub Scouts now that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And he just used to teach us how to make bombs. We made thermite one day, made lava. We made dry ice bombs and stuff, and we were making pressure bombs and.
That's dope.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking awesome. Make magnesium bombs.
Man, I always wanted to be in the Cub or Boy Scouts.
The best.
And get that fly ass uniform, man.
You know what's funny though? Like looking back as an adult now, that's some sketchy shit.
Oh yeah.
Imagine
he has a manifesto.
Well, it's not him particularly, just Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts. As I've tried to explain it to people who are not from America, they're like, oh, what is it? It's like, oh, well, like some army veteran takes like 30 kids into the woods and teaches them how to kill with their bare hands and start fires with like a pair of shoes
and the like, bone of his enemy.
Yeah, how to build guns out of wood and like shit. And like how to use thermite to make
sounds
bombs.
Completely normal to me.
Sounds like
don't. Anybody who's just weird about that, I can't trust them. Like, why wouldn't you want your child to be as deadly as possible?
That's exactly right. Yeah. I think this is American.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want a pussy walking around sullying your name.
I mean, I don't think it's getting to the point where they're going to start legislating thumbs in the UK. Because you could hold an object that you could hurt someone with.
No more hands.
Yeah, everyone has to wear mittens all the time. All right. You're not allowed to oppose.
Exactly. But damn man, oh shit! I wish we had enough time, and I could go deep into my like little theory on that shit. Like, before I found out, you ever heard of Prager University?
Yeah.
Before I found out how sketchy that shit is, I watched a video about this lady talking about let boys be boys. I was like, that makes sense. Boys do have more energy. Boys do need direction. Boys are like, even in class, I'm with these kids here in China, like they're like the nicest children in the world, but the boys clearly have more energy. They're less focused on that until you assert yourself, like, hey, stop, be quiet, do it, and then that's when they become more respectful.
They respect power.
They're
like sharks.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna smack this shit out of you is a strong sentence to say to a kid, and once they understand it, and like, oh, okay, all right, I should probably stop doing this when I hear this sentence. I don't say that to the kids here, by the way. All right, no way. Like,
they don't get any warning.
Exactly. This is China. I've seen a teacher punch a kid in the chest.
Yeah, I let my TA do all the beating.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, that's your...
I make sure I stand against the wall with my hands up in front of the camera.
I spread them.
Yeah.
Like,
just to make sure they can see that the TA is doing the beating.
Yep. Not me. I just hold up a newspaper.
They stopped. They allowed girls into it now, and they don't call it the Boy Scouts anymore. It's just the Scouts.
That's cool.
Horseshit.
I don't care.
No, but the reason I think it's horseshit is the only way that you can take dozens of young boys to the woods and make them give a shit about anything is to not have girls there. Do you think they are going to give a shit about the fire or the bombs or the building tents or the hunting or the fishing or building boats? Or are you going to care about any of that stuff when Lisa's here with her tits?
Whoa. It depends. How old we talking? How hot is Lisa? I'm joking.
She fills out quickly.
She's 18. Or we're talking 17. What's the latest age? We're talking about Georgia, right? Anyway. I
don't know. How old are you when you go from Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts?
I don't know. I
was in middle school.
You got Tiger, Cub, Tiger, and
Bear.
Bear?
I think so.
I had a friend who was in it, and he did it. But
I think like maybe 6th grade you go from Cubs to Boy Scouts. Because I know I didn't do any Boy Scouts in Maryland, and I went to Maryland right before 9th grade.
But to that point though, you could make motherfuckers do it, because think about the type of girl who's trying to be in the fucking Cub or the Cub Scouts or the Boy Scouts.
They still have Girl Scouts. Boys aren't allowed to join.
Yeah, check that out. Fuck? Like girls who want to go sell cookies and fucking do macrame you do that. The girls who will come in like, hey, my dad's a motherfucking ranger.
Why don't the Girl Scouts just start doing all the things the Boy Scouts do?
That's a good question. I'm with that as well.
Why do they have to pollute the Boy Scouts with obvious distractions? Can we all stop pretending that boys and girls aren't trying to fuck each other?
I do not pretend that. I'm a staunch supporter of people being real as shit.
The things I achieved in Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts, I was only able to achieve because there was no one around I was trying to fuck.
Yeah, I mean, how old were you?
Oh man, I was a busy 7-year-old.
I had shit to do, but what's here? Nah, I see what you're saying. I'm with you. I'm both sides type of motherfucker. Like when I think about the type of girls who would be involved in the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts, they're getting these whatchamacallit, these skills that they want. They're not joining because someone said you have to do it. They want to join.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be
totally
concentrating.
Fine.
And then I'm talking about like boys on some real shit. boys need more motherfucking discipline. And sometimes to get that discipline, you have to learn how to resist. Yeah. And like a lot of motherfuckers have poor impulse control.
Yes. And there was always that kid who wandered off into the tall grass and he came back covered in ticks.
Yep.
And he died.
Yeah, exactly. Now, imagine if he had a pair of titties to look at and not wander away. Yeah.
But then we would be keeping the weak. That's not what it's about, okay? So
your argument accepted. We should call the fuck out of these kids.
Sometimes we just need stick fights. You know what that is?
Yeah. Oh, I know what a stick fight is.
You break up into two groups. Everyone finds the biggest stick they can, and you run each other across the field.
Stick fight. Yeah. It's always some stupid loser. He's getting like a brittle oak. Oh, yeah, it's big. That's rotted, you dumbass. Yeah. Like you got this firm fir branch.
There's always that one guy with the sharp stick and he's poking everyone. You know?
That kid wants to win.
Yeah. He's going for eyes.
Can't get mad at Greg. He understands the spirit.
He grows up in a rough household.
He eats fruit roll-ups for breakfast.
Spoiled bastard.
I know, right? All I got was fruit that's flat. That was on the box. It was bland.
100% fruit.
Sure. Okay. That fruit. I don't know how. Fuck it. I'm not gonna ask questions.
I love the question about fruit. Dude. Yeah.
But
I'd like to go live in the country as well.
Yeah. Like my actual dream is rancher. Five bedroom, few baths. Yeah. Room to have like a nice little house outside.
How do you feel about a nice workshop?
Oh man, that's my biggest dream.
I know, man. That's like, all I can think about.
Yeah, just
I don't even give a shit what my house looks like. I need a 2-car garage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put any cars in there.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
It's gonna be a wood shop and a gym.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yes.
All right. And I'm gonna French cleat the entire wall and have everything hanging because I don't want to ever look for things. Yeah, that was one of my biggest pet peeves in school when I was doing art, when I was doing sculpture, looking through fucking big fucking Tupperwares. Yeah. For tools. Yep. Infuriates me.
Yeah, ditto. Yeah. Like, fuck, I knew it's any.
Yeah, the ceramics tools are always so sharp.
Everything. We're dealing with clay here, right?
It's a bunch of fucking sharp, rusty objects.
Knives and pins.
Yeah. Just like ice picks and shit.
Caltrops. Like, what the
Yeah, right. Area denial, that's what it says on the box. Yeah, that's my dream as well. That's the first thing I'm going to do when I get a house. I'm just going to build the garage up. Yeah. I'll sleep on the floor. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't need a bedroom.
Just a bare mattress. Maybe a pillow.
Well, I can't go back to a soft mattress. I can't go back to a soft American mattress after 4 years in China. I don't know what the bed is like in your apartment.
It's like in between, but it's still close to
break. It's like a piece of plywood with a sheet over it here.
Oh, you got that cork shit.
Yeah.
The plywood.
Well, no, it's like a 2-inch thick quote-unquote mattress.
Got you.
But we're talking about like 18-wheeler shock springs.
Yeah.
It's completely unyielding.
Yeah.
Completely unyielding. It's like the very first time you sit down on it, you like let your body drop. Yeah. And you like feel the shock go up your spine.
Yeah. You just feel the compression of your spine.
Yeah, it feels great.
Oops.
Well, that's permanent damage.
Can't stretch that out. Shit, my first solo apartment. They said, we have a full bed, queen size mattress. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Get there, and I saw the mattress, and I went to to view it, and they had a decent queen size mattress. Get back, they replace it with like 3-4 inch thick cork. Oh, I looked at that shit. I was like, this is not a mattress. This is at the best a box, but a box.
This is in the US?
Yeah, no, this is it.
Oh, okay.
And so I tried. I was like, you know what? When in China. So I tried to sleep on that shit. One day I rolled over and I hit my knee. I was like, this is a smooth roll. Like, fucked up for a month.
It was the inside of the knee?
Yeah.
Where you got like the sharp kneecap part?
Yeah, that part. Shifted it. Yeah. Shit was behind my leg.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the first 6 months in China, you start waking up with bruises on your shoulders and hips and stuff. Yeah. But then that stuff goes away.
Like Alibaba, not Alibaba, fucking shit with Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Yeah, Baba Yaga. Oh, he's already on a Chinese mattress. He's been punished enough.
I can't go back to the soft mattress though, man.
But what are you gonna do then?
You're gonna get bad sleep if I go back.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, you can't find that, man. You gotta go to Chinatown in New York.
I'll probably build one. I'll build one. Just 2x4s.
But do you know the story connected to the shitty mattresses?
No.
There was like an emperor or
bad back.
No.
Bad back emperor.
I need planks. Not I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but like it was an emperor. It was an asshole, but his general was like really loved and received, and he tried to banish him, and he actually left on his own, but pretty much he became a martyr because of that, and he said that I will only sleep on a bed like this, like just planks and everything, and it's considered an honor and healthy, and this
it's good for his chi, I bet.
Exactly, it mentioned it somewhere in there. I'm quite sure, and so he slept on planks, and he came back. And I don't know, got like praise or some shit like that. I'm really ad-libbing the fuck out of this story. Yeah. But it's an ancient. Almost everything they do is attached to an ancient story that was on a scroll that was burned 50 years ago.
And it's probably totally misunderstood.
Yeah.
He probably slept on that bed for like one night.
Yeah,
because he fucking threw his back out.
Exactly.
Banging his mistress.
Yep.
And now everyone's like, he was so pious.
Yeah, such a strong man.
Yeah, slept on that mattress for 47 years. Didn't even masturbate.
Not once.
No.
His seed was only his own. Never spilt it.
Didn't like banging his elbows. All right, we gotta call this one.
Oh shit, my bad.
No worries, man.
Okay,
we'll love to do this again sometime.
Yeah, man.
So glad you came in.
Man, thanks for having me, man. Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
If you want to do one over the internet, let me know. But I'll be in DC this week. So from now on, if next time you're in DC, come by.
Word. If I make it to the States in the next few weeks, definitely hit you up. Not sure. I'm gonna roll the dice on that one, but
yeah.
But anyway,
man.
Winter, yeah, definitely, yo. I would love to come again, man. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Thank you for coming on, man. And good luck with your comedy. I wish we had time to talk about that, man.
Yeah,
we'll have to do another one. I knew time would go fast, man.
Yeah, that's what it just flow right through.
It does.
All right, man.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Been another episode of Bullshit and Video Games. Do all that good stuff down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, yada, yada. Thank you, Sergio, for coming on.
Appreciate it. We didn't mention a single fucking video game.
Not a single one, but lots of bullshit, though.
Yeah, tons of it. Tons.
How am I gonna find man I'm supposed to be? The man I am ain't the